Well, it didn't go according to plan for the Kings 11 Punjab. They've lost a game that they would have backed themselves to win, that they needed to win, but they've gone down to the Gujarat Lions. I've got Sanjay Bangar and Sean Tait with me to talk about it. Sanjay, you're a coach. You've fielded with these boys essentially. You've thrown catches high up in that skyline at Mohali, and what you saw tonight might have disappointed you.
Very disappointing, and to win a game from where they were in the game, where at halftime 190 scored the runs that they wanted.
Yeah.
And absolute sitters, the catch that Miller dropped and two of the catches that Gurkirat could be understandable that he is playing after a long periods of time, but I mean, no excuse, those are schoolboy errors and you need to take them.
Your best fielders should be on that straight boundary towards the end of the game. You expect those guys to take the catches. So.
Yeah. Maybe Maxwell himself, that slight error after Gurkirat dropped one, keep him there, another chance. I know the kind of catches anyone should take.
Yeah.
But Maxwell, there was an incident earlier on, Sean, and he was asked about it later too, with the umpire, Sandeep Sharma coming around the wicket. Maxwell seemed to be animated. He said it didn't affect us as much, just that the umpire forgot to tell the bowler. But did it look like the team was just a bit loose? Because we saw misfields, overthrows, all the slots you don't want to see.
Yeah, it was a sluggish performance, I think, all in all in the field. I think after that incident happened, it sort of started unravelling after that.
Yeah.
There was a bit of a bad vibe around the place. Glenn was arguing with the umpires and whatnot, so it just started from there. Yeah.
That's where it comes to the captain, though, to try and sort of put it behind. Do you think he did enough or carried on a bit long? I'm not trying to criticize Maxwell for it, but maybe then the rest of the team just...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think he definitely went a bit overboard there with the umpires and yelling at the umpires in front of your teammates. There's no time for that in a T20. I understand it's a high pressure game, but in a T20, there's no time for all that sort of carry on. You've got to get on with it. Put some confidence in your bowlers. I don't think he did that on that occasion. I'm sure he'll go back tonight and understand that's probably where he went wrong.
Was 189 a few less? Maxwell believed he had enough runs, but looking at the ease with which they batted, of course some chances, but do you think they could have got a few more?
I mean, no wicket-taking options for Maxwell. Once Sandeep Sharma doesn't take wickets in the first 6 overs, who's going to take you wickets? Yeah. You do not have a quality seam bowler from the other end who will get you wickets, and also you do not have a wrist spinner or some sort of a variety in the middle overs. So that is something that we've been saying, and that the team management of Kings 11 should have a look at. But the same repetitiveness of the attack at times, no doubt Varun Arun bowled a couple of good overs, but then when the pressure was on, he went for a few in the 19th over. So they need to look at their bowling combinations.
Yeah. Do you think when Amla goes, they can shuffle things around maybe and try and get Henry?
Yeah, now they have a chance because with now the only players, foreign players available with them are Darren Sammy and Matt Henry. So in all probability,
with Amla and Miller both leaving, set to leave.
So Guptill, Marsh and Maxwell should play all the games, and one of the two. So I would still opt for Matt Henry.
I don't think Sehwag will, but I'm just trying to put it in perspective. 2 overs and still in the game, Kings 11 Punjab. Even 1 over, 8 runs to get. The only options he had was Natarajan or the spinners. I'll just put that to you. Varun Arun, Natarajan, they're not the sort of bowlers you'd want to bank on to choke a chase towards the end. Would you have been tempted to bowl Akshar Patel or Maxwell himself?
No, Maxwell had to somehow get his best bowlers bowling the 15th, 16th, 17th overs, so that they could still make a game out of it and get the run rate higher up. But that didn't happen. They batted sensibly, Dinesh Karthik and Suresh Raina. Yeah. So I think they paced their chase really well.
Yeah, I mean there were 24 needed of 2 specifically, and then 16 of the Arun over in the penultimate, and then Natarajan wides in the last didn't help. Sean Tait, are they out of the tournament for you? Difficult fixtures. They're not mathematically out. Yep. Results can go their way, but let's be realistic.
Being realistic, I think the top 4's settled.
Excellent. Sanjay Bangar, the world revolves on hope.
Well, I mean, this Hyderabad still have to play some good cricket. I mean, you can never say never that it's done with. So you still wait and watch what pans out.
That's probably what they're saying in the Punjab camp. Thank you very much, Sanjay Bangar, Sean Tait. Always a pleasure. Wasn't a good night for Glenn Maxwell. He's got a game in a couple of nights against Kolkata. If they keep winning, and who knows if they do, maybe they'll still keep their campaign alive. But a severe dent blown to them now by Gujarat Lions.